Why you're working hard but still feel stuck? What if the reason you're exhausted isn't because you're lazy? What if you're tired because you're spending your energy on the wrong things? Every day you tell yourself you'll work harder. You'll push more. You'll sacrifice a little more sleep, a little more free time, and somehow everything will finally change. But it doesn't. You stay busy, yet your life barely moves forward. That's when a dangerous thought appears. Maybe I'm just not good enough. No, you're not broken. You're simply using a system that is working against you. And once you understand that, everything begins to change. Look around. Some people seem to make incredible progress while still having time to enjoy life. Meanwhile, others are constantly stressed, always busy, and still feel stuck. The difference isn't intelligence. The difference isn't talent. The difference is knowing where to place your energy. Most people try to fix their lives by working harder. But working harder on the wrong things only makes you more exhausted. Today we're going to talk about how to stop wasting your energy and start becoming the person you know you're capable of being. And if you're serious about changing your life, subscribe to the channel because this is for people who refuse to settle for average. Lesson 1. Stop feeding your brain garbage. Your brain cannot perform like a champion if you treat it like a trash can. Think about your day. You wake up and immediately check your phone. You scroll. You compare yourself to other people. You watch things that make you angry, anxious, or distracted. Then you wonder why focusing on your goals feels impossible. Your mind is like a garden. Whatever you plant grows. Feed it negativity and you'll grow fear. Feed it distractions and you'll grow confusion. Feed it endless entertainment and you'll struggle to do difficult things. Most people don't have a discipline problem. They have an attention problem. They've trained their brains to expect constant stimulation. That's why sitting down to work feels painful. That's why learning new skills feels boring. That's why so many people quit. Protecting your mind isn't optional. It's one of the highest forms of self-improvement. The information you consume becomes the person you become. Lesson 2. Your expectations control your performance. Have you noticed that whenever you believe something will be difficult, it usually becomes difficult? And when you think something is manageable, it suddenly feels easier. Your brain listens to the story you tell yourself. If you constantly say, "I'm bad at this. I'll never change. I'm always behind," your mind starts looking for evidence that those things are true. Eventually, you begin living according to those beliefs. Your life often becomes the story you repeat to yourself every day. Change the story. Not with fake positivity, with possibility. Instead of saying, "I'll never become disciplined," say, "I'm learning discipline." Instead of, "I always fail," say, "I haven't figured it out yet." These small changes may sound insignificant, but they change how your brain approaches challenges. And eventually they change your actions. Lesson 3. Stop giving yourself unlimited time. You don't procrastinate because you're lazy. You procrastinate because your goals are vague. "I'll start later. I'll do it tomorrow. When I have time." Tomorrow has destroyed more dreams than failure ever could. Give yourself an entire day to finish something, and somehow it takes the entire day. Give yourself one focused hour, and suddenly you become efficient. Successful people don't wait for motivation. They create structure. Don't say, "I'm going to improve myself." Say, "For the next 30 minutes, I'm going to read 10 pages." Don't say, "I'm going to get healthy." Say, "I'm going for a 20-minute walk right now." Big goals inspire you. Small deadlines move you. Your future is built inside small moments of focused effort. Lesson 4. Stop trying to improve everything at once. One of the biggest reasons people stay stuck is because they try to change their entire life overnight. New habits, new routines, new goals, new plans. Then a few days later they quit. Self-improvement isn't about doing everything. It's about doing the few things that matter most. Improve your sleep and your focus improves. Your mood improves. Your energy improves. Your discipline improves. Exercise consistently and your confidence increases. Stress decreases. Your self-respect grows. One habit can create changes in many areas of your life. You don't need 50 new habits. You need 1 or 2 habits that create momentum. Small actions repeated consistently become extraordinary results. Lesson 5. Attack your weak spots. Most people spend their entire lives hiding from the things that make them uncomfortable. Fear of rejection. Fear of failure. Poor communication. Lack of discipline. They avoid these weaknesses because facing them feels painful. But your growth is hiding inside your discomfort. The conversation you're avoiding. The skill you're afraid to learn. The responsibility you're running from. That's where your next level is waiting. Confidence isn't built by staying comfortable. Confidence is earned. Every difficult thing you survive becomes proof that you're stronger than you thought. The people you admire aren't fearless. They've simply practiced doing difficult things so many times that fear no longer controls them. Stop running. Turn around. Face the thing you've been avoiding. Your future is hiding there. Lesson 6. Use tools, not excuses. We live in a world filled with opportunities to learn. Books, courses, videos. Information is everywhere. Yet so many people never improve. Why? Because information doesn't change lives. Action does. You can watch motivational videos every day and still stay the same person. You can read hundreds of books and never become disciplined. Knowledge is potential. Action is transformation. Learn. Study. Ask questions. Use every tool available to you. But never confuse learning with doing, because there are people who know less than you and achieve more than you simply because they take action. They move. They try. They fail. Then they try again. Action separates dreamers from builders. Lesson 7. Build a relationship with your mistakes. Most people see mistakes as proof that they are incapable. Successful people see mistakes as information. Didn't reach your goal? What? Quit your routine? What? Lost motivation? What? Instead of attacking yourself, study yourself. Become curious. Every mistake reveals a weakness in your system. Fix the system and try again. The fastest growing people aren't the ones who never fail. They're the ones who learn from failure quickly. Your mistakes are not your identity. They're instructions. Use them. Now imagine your life 1 year from today if nothing changes. The same excuses, the same frustration, the same regrets. That's a painful picture. But now imagine something different. Imagine doing one difficult thing every day. One focused hour. One new habit. One act of discipline repeated consistently. Your entire life could look different. Not because of one magical moment, but because small actions repeated over time create a completely different person. You don't become successful overnight. You become successful one decision at a time. You are not stuck because you're incapable. You're stuck because you've been fighting yourself, trying to force change with motivation instead of systems, trying to become better while protecting the habits that keep you average. That ends today. Protect your attention. Change your expectations. Create deadlines. Focus on what matters. Face discomfort. Take action. Learn from your mistakes. Because the person you want to become isn't waiting for perfect conditions. They're waiting for your next decision. When this video ends, you have two choices. Go back to your old habits, or finally become the person you know you're capable of being.